You're probably overpaying for your CRM, and it's not because of what you're using, it's because of the way that it's priced. And frankly, this is one of my biggest complaints about the CRM world. Hey folks, I'm Ian Campbell, and we're going to dive into the one thing that I wish that I could change about the world of CRMs. But first, go down and subscribe to my channel and then ring the bell to be notified when we post new videos. Now back to this question of CRM pricing. Now I know this is not a sexy topic, but it's an important distinction between just about all software as a service companies and a huge distinction when it comes to CRMs. Now it's no secret that CRM companies have always worked on a per user pricing model, even before they were cloud-based, and they just worked that way. And it made sense then. You know, the only way to provide the software for multiple people was to buy multiple copies and install it on multiple computers, but we're not there anymore. Now, when a certain SaaS CRM provider, and I'm guessing you know who I'm talking about, started to take things over, they stuck with that model, probably because it was just the one that made the most sense. They were already revolutionizing the CRM world by bringing everything online. Trying to change the way that it was priced on top of that would probably have sunk them before they got going. Now, there's a real problem here, though, because everyone else just kind of followed suit. There were hundreds of CRM companies that popped up over the course of the years, and very few of them looked at this as a weakness in the model and said, I can change that. Now, from a business perspective, it makes sense on their side. It's significantly easier to predict revenue when all you have to do is calculate the number of seats that you're selling. And it makes a salesperson's job a lot easier because with LinkedIn tools and things like that, it's really easy to find out how many salespeople work for a company, and it's going to tell the salesperson just how much they're going to make by closing a deal with them. The problem, though, is that it's usually not best for you as a client. And of course, there are going to be exceptions to this, but I can think of very few circumstances where it makes sense financially to use a system that's priced based on the number of users as opposed to the contacts that those users are working with. Now, there are a couple different problems with a per-user pricing model from the client's perspective, and the biggest issue is that you're always going to have people on your sales team that just won't use the CRM that you're providing them. Now, if you mandate it, they may put some contacts in from time to time, they might even create a follow-up or two, but they're not really going to be using it well. They're just going to do enough with it so that you're not on their case. Now, as generations shift and more digital natives take on sales roles, this will probably shift as well, but I don't expect that to happen for a while. Now, the other problem is that you're going to be paying for licenses of the people that just don't need to be using them. Like yourself, as the owner of the business, right? You've got a sales manager. You're probably not going to be spending much time, if any, in your CRM. I mean, they should be the one pulling reports and providing them to you, right? Now, maybe you've got an admin assistant and they just need to log in once or twice a month, pull some information for a couple meetings. Should he really have his own license? According to the per-user model, he has to. Otherwise, you're violating their terms of service. Now, fortunately, there is a better model for CRM pricing, and that's database pricing. With database pricing, you're only paying for the number of contacts that you're storing in your account, and that almost always means you're paying less for your software. Now, as I mentioned before, there are always exceptions to this rule, but overall, it's probably going to be a better way for you to go. Now, here's the thing with database pricing, particularly when you have a team of people working with you. You're only paying for the people on your team who are performing the way that you want them to be. Imagine having a team of 10 people and collectively they have 10,000 contacts that they're managing. Now, with this popular software that I've been referencing, you'd be paying about $1,000 to $1,500 per month, and this is based on published pricing that I've seen in the past. And that's a lot of money for software licenses. And I can't speak for other platforms, but I can tell you that with Mission Suite, you're only paying $300 a month because you're only paying for up to 10,000 contacts. That's a huge difference in cost, and the best part is that you're not losing any sales functionality, at least with Mission Suite. So tell me, how much would you be saving if you moved from a per-user model to a database model? Hop on over to Mission Suite's pricing model page and check it out, and let me know in the comments. And we'll see you the next time around.